Good morning, students. Students, in our previous lecture, we have completed with you alcohols, phenols and ethers. Now today we start the discussion of new chapter, which is aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. Now, first of all, before starting the aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid, student, you must know that these are carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl compounds means the compound having carbonyl group. So aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid are carbonyl compounds. That mean to say they have a group, and this group is a carbonyl group. Am I clear? So these compounds have a carbonyl group. So these are called as aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. Now when I talk about the aldehyde are the carbonyl compound in which the hydrogen atom is bonded to carbon atom. In ketones, two alkyl group will be attached. Am I clear? So if I talk about aldehydes will be like this. When I say aldehydes, these are the carbonyl compound in which hydrogen atom will be bonded to a carbonyl group, like this one, H, C double bond O and H. This group is called as a formaldehyde. What is this group? This is formaldehyde. Am I clear? Now if you consider this group, CH3, CH and double bond O, this is acetaldehyde. What group is this? This is acetaldehyde. Is it clear? Now if we consider acetone, similarly in aliphatic aldehyde and aromatic aldehyde, this group, this will be called as CHO. This is benzaldehyde. So everywhere you may see, student, that to the carbonyl group, this is CHO, carbonyl group, the hydrogen atom is attached. So this will be called as aldehydes. As far as the IUPAC name of this is concerned, the IUPAC name of formaldehyde will be methanol. This will be methanol. Now acetaldehyde will be ethanol. Am I getting clear or not? So aldehydes are those carbonyl compound in which hydrogen atom is attached to the carbonyl group. Now when I talk about the ketones, now in ketones, the two alkyl group will be attached to the carbonyl group. If those alkyl groups are similar kind, this will be called as symmetrical ketone. If they are of different kind, that will be called as unsymmetrical ketones. So ketones will either be symmetrical. Ketones will either be symmetrical ketones or this will be the unsymmetrical ketones. Ketones will either be symmetrical or this will be unsymmetrical ketones. In symmetrical ketones, both the alkyl group will be of the same kind and will be written as RRC double bond O. In unsymmetrical ketone, they will be written as R dash and C double bond O. This is how the unsymmetrical ketone will be written. As for example, if you take over here this group, this is CH3 and CH3, and then over here C double bond O. This is on this carbonyl group, the two similar alkyl groups are attached. So this will be called as dimethyl ketone. What do we call this compound over here as dimethyl ketone? Or we may call it as a propane 2-one. Is it clear? Now in unsymmetrical ketone, suppose we have got this one, CH3, C double bond O, and CH2 and CH3 and CH2. Suppose over here we want to give the name to this one. This is 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. The name of this group will be given as butane 2-one, or we may call it as a ethyl methyl ketone. This can be named as ethyl, methyl, and ketone. The name of this group will be given as ethyl methyl ketone. They can be also the aromatic ketone. If we have a ketone of this kind, we write down this way: C6H5, C double bond O, CH3. Yes, this group over here is called as acetophenone. This is known as acetophenone. Am I clear? Now if we write down the group in this manner, suppose we have got this group. This group over here will be benzophenone. The name of this group will be given as benzophenone. So this is acetophenone, and then we have a benzophenone. Am I clear? So ketones are those carbonyl compounds in which two alkyl group are attached to the carbonyl carbon. Then if we consider carboxylic acids, if we consider, students, carboxylic acids, what will be the various carboxylic acid? Carboxylic acid are represented as RC, double bond O, and OH group. So to this carbonyl group, you may see over here, one OH group is attached, and on other side alkyl group will be attached. So this will be called as a carboxylic acid. As for example, if you write down this structure H, C, and then H, double bond O, and OH. Or let me write down it in this manner. This will be H, C double bond O, and OH. 4 valency of carbonic acid must be clear. This will be called as what? This will be formic acid. This is formic acid. Fine. Otherwise, it is also known as methanoic acid. Formic acid, or we may call it as methanoic acid. Then if we write down it in this manner, CH3, C double bond O, and OH. This is 1, 2. This is ethanoic acid. This is ethanoic acid. Can also be called as acetic acid. Acetic acid is a special name of this. Am I clear? I am letting you revise the nomenclature part. Suppose we have got this group. This is C6H5 and COOH. What do we call this group? This is called as a phthalic acid. This acid will be called as phthalic acid. Sorry, this is benzoic acid. The name of this group will be given as benzoic acid. Yes? Now if you write down this way, this is COH, and then again C double bond OOH. This is a phthalic acid. The name of this will be given as phthalic acid. Am I getting clear? So in this carbonyl compound, student, you have to discuss, we will be discussing with you the aldehydes, we will be discussing with you the ketones, and we will be discussing with you the carboxylic acid. And of course, their derivatives. Although in the heading I have not mentioned the derivative word, but we will definitely discuss their derivatives also. How do we discuss the derivatives of carboxylic acid? You just check out over here. This is derivatives of carboxylic acids. Derivatives of carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids. Just see over here. How do we write down the carboxylic acid? This is R, C double bond O, OH. From this carboxylic acid, if you remove the word OH and add the word X, X can be like chlorine, bromine or iodine. Am I clear? It will result in the formation of acid halides. So what will be obtained over here? It will be R, C double bond O and X. These are acid halides. Acid halides will be the derivatives of this. As for example, if you take this one, CS3, COCl. These are acid halide. What will be the name of this? How many carbon? 2. What is the suffix for this? Oil halide. So name of this will be given as ethane oil chloride. Hopefully you remember the IUPAC system. Fine. Likewise, if you write down this way, C6H5 COCl, it will be named as benzoyl chloride. What name do we give to this one? It will be named as benzoyl chloride. Am I clear? Now, from carboxylic acid, if you remove OH group and substitute by NH2 group, indirectly these are the part of the syllabus. Although in the books, now it is not to be discussed separately, but we will be studying the chemistry in a manner so that this will automatically become a part of the syllabus. And this will be amide, R, C double bond O and then NH2. What will be this compound? This over here will be called as amide. So when we will start discussing in detail this chapter, you will definitely come across these oil halides and amides. As for example, if you like, write down this way, CS3, C double bond O, NH2. How many carbon? 1, 2. For 2 carbon atom, what will be the root word? Eth. Single bonded ane. And this will be amide. Am I clear? Because the secondary suffix for this will be amide. Now, if you take this one, C6H5 and then CONH2. What will be the name given to this one? It will be benzamide or a benzamide. Now, if from acid we remove OH and add the word OR. If from acid we remove the word OH and add the word OR, then this will result in the formation of esters. So compound obtained will be R, C double bond O, OR. And these will be called as esters. What do we call them as? This will be called as esters. How? Suppose, and how do we give the name to the esters over here? Just see, students. The name to the esters will be given as, suppose we have got this one, CS3, C double bond O, and O, and C2H5. What will be the name given to this one? 1, 2. Name given to this one will be 2. Fine. So this will be eth, single bonded ane, suffix will be OH, and the name of this group will be given as ethyl ethane OH, or we may also call it as ethyl acetate. This can also be called as ethyl acetate. Tell me whether I am getting it clear for no. Am I clear or not, Petu? Suppose we write down this one. Suppose the group is written in this manner. This is C double bond O, O and C2H5. What will be the name given to this one? This will be given as ethyl benzoate. Name given to this will be ethyl benzoate. Apart from this, there will be one more. If you remove the OH group and add the group O, C double bond OR, it will be called as anhydride. So, group will be R, C double bond O, O, C double bond O and R. This group will be anhydride formation. This will be anhydride. And how they are formed? If from the two molecule of acid, the water is removed, such as this one, CH3, C double bond O, OH. Here again, CH3, C double bond O and OH. From here, if you remove a molecule of water, it will be CH3 and then C double bond O. This will be CH3, C double bond O and this will be O. Which acid was this? Ethanoic acid. These are ethanoic acid. So, anhydride will be formed from this ethanoic acid. This over here will be ethanoic anhydride. Ethanoic anhydride will be formed. Or we may also call it as acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride. So, formation of ethanoic anhydride or acetic anhydride will be there. So, this is something what we will be discussing in this chapter of our aldehyde ketones, carboxylic acid and their derivatives. All of them are the carbonyl compounds. I have discussed with you in brief what are aldehydes, what are ketones, what are carboxylic acid and what will be the various acid derivatives that we are supposed to do. In our next lecture, again student, the teaching pattern will be same. Nomenclature part which we have done today also, isomerism part, preparation properties and uses of these carbonyl compound. Hopefully, you must have understood this. With this, I am summing up the lecture. We will meet again in the next lecture. Till then, thank you.